On March 30th, Palestinians in Israel, the West Bank and the Gaza Strip will mark Land Day. What is the significance of this day and how has it become so important? On March 30th, 1976, the Arab leaders in Israel declared a day of protest and strikes in response to an Israeli government decision to confiscate massive amounts of land from Arab communities in the Galilee. The move was part of the government's policy to Judaize the Galilee, an effort to transfer as much land as possible into Jewish hands. 6 demonstrators were shot to death by Israeli security forces during the protests. The event transformed the day into the most important annual event in the fight for Arab rights in Israel and a general Palestinian day for protest. For Palestinians, Land Day is not merely a historical memory, but rather a daily reality that still requires recognition and steps to rectify. Not only has nothing been done to address the injustice, instead, the state has continued in full force to favor Jews over Arabs with regard to land rights. Since 1948, 700 new Jewish communities have been established in Israel, many of them on land confiscated from Arab citizens. And although the Jewish and Arab populations have grown at a similar pace, not a single new community has been established for Palestinian citizens of Israel, other than towns created for Bedouin Arab citizens who were evicted from their lands in the Negev. On the contrary, just this week it was reported that 2,200 structures were demolished in Bedouin villages in the Negev in 2017. And last week, demolition orders were delivered to residents of the Bedouin Arab village of al-Hiran so that the new Jewish community of Hiran can be built in its place. The past confiscation of land is still affecting the daily lives of Palestinian citizens of Israel. Many don't have land on which to build their homes, and the government doesn't approve the expansion of Arab communities. All of this has created a severe housing shortage along with overcrowding and poverty. Land, of course, also has a powerful symbolic dimension. It embodies the natural hold on the homeland, and it's precisely this hold that the government wishes to prevent. But the hold does not weaken. When the Israeli government deprives Arab citizens of their rights to land, it only generates more anger and frustration. It's a bleeding wound in the relations between Arabs and Jews in Israel. The time has come for the Jewish majority in this country to recognize the historic injustice and to call for steps to be taken. That should include, for example, returning land that has been confiscated but is not being used. This isn't only an issue of justice, but also of self-interest. Such steps will pave the way for a better future for all the Israeli citizens, Arabs and Jews alike.